And they say love is forever. Your forever is all that I need. Please stay as long as you need. I can't promise that things won't be broken, but I swear that I will never leave. Please stay forever with me. Welcome everybody to a new episode of the Get Geeked Podcast. I think this is episode 85. If you guys are wondering what song that I just played for the intro there, that is the homie Vic's band Barrio Slam. The song's called Ice Pick. Vic, I play Warzone with. So if you ever want to check him out or whatever, come to my stream. It's a twitch.tv/It's Me Gamers. Or even check out Newfound Corey. It's new_found_Corey at Twitch or twitch.tv/Newfound Corey. Because we play with them sometimes. So if you want to check that out, check that out. And if you like local LA hardcore music, just look them up. Barrio Slam. They are playing in clubs now and stuff like that. Or, shows, I think they're on a tour. I think they went to tour. I think they went somewhere East Coast, I believe. I want to say. I don't know. I'm not for sure. But I know they did. I don't know if they already did or if they're still going or are they going to or if they already did. But it was in their docket. Also, check it out over here. You guys don't notice I have a little co-host. It is Baby Yoda. Hey, Baby Yoda, say what's up. The name is fucking Grogu, you motherfucker. It's not Baby Yoda. Get it right, bitch. Whoa there, man. Damn. Calm down, bro. I'm sorry, man. Jesus. Did I even do that right? I don't know. We'll check it in post. If it didn't, whatever. We're gonna keep on going. Yeah, so I have a few topics that I'm gonna talk about. It's just gonna be kind of short because and also I kind of like started this already, but then my power went out, so now I got to restart it because it didn't save because the power went out. So, yay me. But yeah, I want to few of the things that I want to talk about is Pokemon Go Fest 2022, and then we're gonna talk about the boys, the new episodes, and a little bit of wrestling because wrestling news has been gotten a little juicy lately. Oh boy. But before I get into that, though, a little update on moi. Yeah, life has been a freaking whirlwind. It's been freaking a tornado left and right ever since 2022 has started, or even a little bit before, and then into 2022. It's just like crazy shit's been happening left and right, and just rocking my world, dude. So things hasn't settled for me to do the things that I've been wanting to do yet. Because like as soon as I start running and doing the stuff that I want to do, something crazy happens again, and just I don't know. It's just been freaking nutty left and right. I don't really want to get into that because this isn't the place for it. If you guys are if it's like the people that I do know, like in real life, they already know what I've been going through, and yeah. But but things have been going good. I have reached my goal of 200 followers and plus more. I am up to 204 followers now on Twitch, which is freaking dope. I am also an affiliate now on Twitch, which is freaking even doper. I am making nickels and dimes over there right now. But if you guys want to help me out and maybe help me make dollars instead of nickels and dimes, hey, come hang out, come check it out, and give me a sub, give me a follow. It'd be better if you give me a sub because that'd be sick as fuck. The more people that show up and kick it through all the ads and bullshit, the more nickels and dimes I make. But the more subs I get, the more dollars I get. You know what I'm saying? I'll help a brother out. Come give it a sub. It's a fun time. It's a good time. Hang out. I'll talk back to. Well, when I'm not like focused on grinding and shit, I do talk back to the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm good for it. Yo, hey, hi, how you doing? All right. Enough of that. And also, actually, and more. Go check out my Redbubble. I have a few cool shirt designs over there. Also, I'm gonna be doing a little bit more because Stranger Things season 4 has given me like these ideas and creative stuff that I want to put out there. It is gonna be too late for the finale, I'm pretty sure, but I do want to do a Hellfire Club combo of death metal and D&D, so look for that. I also want to do a Justice for Eddie T-shirt, which is would be freaking sick just for having it because I haven't seen it out there yet. But that'd be fucking awesome. I'm gonna make those and even buy it for myself. I'm just gonna make it and buy me a couple. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna buy one of the Hell's Fire Club one. I'm gonna buy one of the Justice for Eddie one. Yeah, and if you guys like what you see and when I put it up, I'll advertise it on here. And it'll probably be a little bit too late for the season finale. But hey, at least you'll have something freaking sick to sport. You know what I'm saying? So. Look forward to that. I'll show it here on the next episode because I should have it designed and ready to go by next episode. So look forward to that. And with that said, I think that's all the tidbits on me. Right? Let's get into it. Pokemon Go Fest 2022 controversy. It is a bit of a controversy. Well, let me start from the beginning. So in the beginning, there was Pokemon Go Fest. You paid money, you go, and it's a live event. And most of what it's good for is like shiny Pokemon. If you guys are into Pokemon, you know what shiny Pokemons are. And they're like the hardest or the rarest Pokemons to find. And you go to Pokemon Go Fest, and you get a higher chance of these rare shiny Pokemons. That's what it was about. People got hyped on it, and people paid money for this, right? Well, then the pandemic happens, and then they did the global Pokemon Go Fest, where you just buy the ticket and you could chill at home or wherever, isolated or whatever, and you had your own Pokemon Go Fest, and it was kind of the same thing. And the first two were kind of sick; they were dope. They were like $5. You got shiny Pokemon galore. You had rare Pokemon galore. You had like rare legendary raids everywhere, and it was worth it. It was worth the $5, right? So come 2022, and they're planning on it again. They raise up the price. It is now $15. I mean, it went from $5 to 15. What's that all about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the 15? Hey, girl, what do you think about the $15?
Bitch, how much money you paying me over here, man? Give me my money. I just want my money. I'm only here for the money. Give me my money so I can go buy me some frogs and shit, man.
Oh, okay. Grogu, we'll pay you at the end of the show. All right, calm down. Yeah, you'll get your frogs. Oh shit, man. Okay. Well, we might keep Grogu here just as eye candy, and we might not even go back to him. I don't know. But yeah, $5 to $15. So it's $15. Fine. No one really cares. We'll pay the $15. But we're hoping like the event will be as legit as the first two. All the higher rates on legendaries and higher rates on shiny Pokemon and stuff like that. Now, and it's a 2-day event. Now they put out kind of the roadmap for it. You see that there's not many legendary raids. It's only two. Groudon, and Kyogre, in which they already had like their couple of weeks of being there already prior to the event. So no one's really excited for it. We had 2 weeks of them already. Like we had a full week or a full 2 weeks of Groudon and then a week of Kyogre. Give us some more, maybe. I mean, okay, and then they released this Ultra Beast, but just one. But that's like on the second day, and that was the only big raid that was like on the docket for that second day. The rest of the raids were like stuff like no one ever, like no one wants them, like trash Pokemon that no one uses, not useful, no one needs it, no one's gonna pay money to freaking do these raids, right? So the raids are kind of trash. And then come on the first day, come to find out, everybody's like out there. Low rates on shiny Pokemon. Like people are out there for hours and hours. Some find 5. Some don't even get any. Some are really lucky because this is all RNG. Some are very lucky and they get 10 or 15. But these are low rates considering to the last 2 ones that they already have. which is kind of trash. But you know what? This is kind of the reason why I started flying in the game. And if you don't know what flying is, well, I'm not gonna tell you. But yeah, we'll just keep it at that. But that's why I started flying in the game because, like, Niantic's over there being sketchy and weird about it. So I was just like, if they're gonna be sketchy and weird about it, I'm just gonna fly in their game. I'm gonna get the most out of it. So for me, I didn't really feel the effect of the low amounts of shinies that were the low shiny rate that they were having, but everybody else was having it. And then everybody was just like all over Twitter, like, what is up with the shiny rates of this Pokemon Go Fest? Like the last 2 years was so much better. And then there's all these and that is true. They had a bunch of freaking trash Pokemons that nobody wants in the hours and stuff like that. Like nobody wants these. But only a few only a few in each group that everybody was like, aiming for and stuff like that. So at the end of the event, it was kind of lackluster. It was like whatever's, you know. And then the event they had after seemed even better because like the shiny rates on there was like super high. But you'd think it'd be switched around. The one that we paid $15 for should be the one that's higher rate, and the unlock should be whatever's. You know what I'm saying? Like we're paying for this one event. This one is free. Doesn't make any sense, right? So that's the whole controversy. And then you had like all the YouTubers come out, like all the Pokemon YouTubers and like, oh my god, like it was just like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like they're all saying like, oh well, it's the it's how you play the event. You should be out there playing with your friends and having like an experience. Blah blah blah. Like, bro, some of us are too old or don't even want to try to make new friends. We just want to play the game. We just want to have the experience in the game. Give us the game experience. We don't need to, like, what if we like don't even want to be out? Like, we don't want to go out for one thing, or some of us. I don't. I mean, shoot, I still haven't caught COVID and I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to test that. And then yeah, I'm too old to make new friends, so I don't give a fuck. Like, I just want to play the game. Let me have fun at just playing the game. You have me pay $15 for this freaking event. Give me a good event. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I'm flying, so I kind of did have a good event. But I'm talking about for the rest of the people. Sure, have an experience. Go out there with your friends if you want. But you could do that anytime. We paid $15 for this. We want a little something extra for the $15. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was a free event with those type of rates, it'd be fine. No controversy, no questions asked. Free event, all good. But we paid $15 for this event. Come on, guys, $15. $15 of our hard-earned money, or for some people, $15 of their parents' hard-earned money. Give us a good event. That's all we're saying. That's kind of my thought on this whole controversy or this whole Pokemon Go Fest 2022 thing. That's my whole thing. But like I said though, like I'm taking advantage of the system. So I don't really care. They can do whatever the fuck they want. I'm already doing whatever the fuck I want. I'm in the Tesla of this game. I'm chilling. I got out of Pokemon Go Fest with gangbusters. Like, I got all the shinies I wanted. I got all of them. But it was kind of lackluster. That's the whole thing. It didn't seem like an event. It seemed like a glorified community day. That's what it was. Whereas the first couple of or the first two global Pokemon Go Fests did seem like an event because there was like more to it. It was like bigger, better. Like, you had all the legendaries and the raids. You get to choose which one. If you missed one, you choose one, you do it, boom, like it's all there. The choices of Pokemons were better. Useful ones actually, like with this one, they threw in a bunch of useless Pokemon that you didn't give a shit about. At least I didn't. I didn't give a fuck about them. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my thoughts. We'll leave it at that. I mean, thing is, like, these YouTubers, man. I don't know. They're in their own world. I mean, I'm in my own world, but whatever. They're in their own world too. Like, I don't know. It kind of seems like they were just playing nice, just so they wouldn't. They're like they're trying to say the right thing just so they don't get Daddy Niantic fucking pissed off and have them take away all their goodies and stuff like that, right? Because even though they say like, "Oh, I'm not part of Niantic," like whatever. Only a couple of them I do legitly like, or like they show that they don't really care what Niantic says because they're not under the thumb. One of them being Pokey AK. Pokey AK seems like he was okay with the event, even though he did say that it was kind of like lackluster, not the best event that they've had, but he was fine with it. JT Gilly seemed like he wasn't under the thumb of Daddy Niantic either. He put it out like, yo, like, he compared all the Pokemon Go Fest and like he was like, yo, this $15 one didn't seem that legit. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to that guy. But the rest of them, bro, Daddy Niantic is watching you. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna like doing this, but Grogu, you got anything to say about
this? All I know is that that Pikachu, man. Oh, that Pikachu looks tasty. Give me some of that Pikachu, man. I want to eat that motherfucker.
Alrighty then. Jesus Christ, dude, Grogu, calm down, bro. We'll pay you and you can go eat something. That guy just seems like he's hungry all the time. Fuck. But yeah, Pokemon Go Fest. Pokemon Go Fest 2022, not the greatest event ever. My thoughts. But Jesus, man, come on, Niantic, get better at your things. You think they would have figured it out already? They had 2 years of it, and it was going just fine. And all of a sudden, this one is just like, so bad. You know what I'm saying? Not the worst though. It's just, like I said, it just felt like a glorified community day, which community days are a dope as fucker as it is. And it was a little bit worse than a community day because the shiny rates on community days are high, whereas the shiny rates of this Pokemon Go Fest was like super low. And luckily, I had homies who showed me how to use my Tesla, because before then I was kind of going at it normal, and it was just like, dude, what the fuck? Where are all the shinies? And then the homies were like, hey man, there's this switch on the Tesla. Turn that motherfucker on, and then I turned that thing on, and oh my god, bro, things just got out of hand, and oh boy, it was fun for me. So I took a shitty event and I made it fun for myself. So that was cool. Hey, I have no gripes, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But still though, Niantic, man, come on, man, do better. Do better. But let's switch topics. Done with that. Done with Pokemon Go. And yes, I do still play Pokemon Go for all you peoples out there. And if you guys still play too, hey man, hit me up for my friends code. I have an alt account that needs some friends. And if you need some friends, if you need a new friend, or you want some raid invites from Japan or wherever else that I may be at the time, hit me up. Put it in the comments. Put your friend codes in the comments. I'll add you. Do it if you want. Now let's talk about The Boys Season 3. Oh boy. And I've already talked about it on my last episode. The first 3 episodes, start off like they like to start off strong. And I'm talking about strong. And if you ain't got a stomach for it, boy, this is not the show for you. But if you love freaking gore and just ridiculous, freaking sick ass motherfucking in your face writing, this show got all that. I gotta give them kudos because they like, it's like they go like, hey man, what can we do for this episode that Bezos won't cancel us for? Yeah, let's get to the line of that. Let's get right on that line, and because boy, oh boy, they go far. But I mean, that's kind of why I love the show, though. The writing is freaking amazing. They do a thing where Game of Thrones did very well. They gave you a villain that you love to hate, or you love so much, or that you hate so much that you love them, and you're kind of on their side. And that's what Homelander is. They wrote Homelander so well that you're kind of conflicted because, like, in the beginning, you go like, "Oh boy, this guy's a bad guy. He's such a bad guy. I hate him so much." And you like, and then you start to grow that love of hate for him, and then like all of a sudden out of nowhere in that writing, it turns you into like, well, fuck, man, I'm kind of with him. Like, I don't know why, but I'm kind of on his side. Even though he's the evilest motherfucker on this show, and like I'm supposed to hate him, but like I'm kind of on this side. And they did that well in Breaking Bad too, and these are like shows that were good. Although I gotta say, Game of Thrones ended badly. Um, Other than ending badly, the rest of the show was fucking amazing. Breaking Bad was fucking good all the way through, and the comparison that you make from all three of them is they had a they had a villain that you either love to hate or you hate it so much that you love them. And or either for some weird reason they're the villain but you're on their side, you know? And you got to give that to good writing because only shows that has good writing can do that. Other shows try to do villains and you're just like whatever, it's like who the hell cares, you know? Like you don't give a shit about villains on certain shows. And some of them are too like cartoony, too far fetched, too I don't know, you know, like too much or not enough. They're not bad enough. You know, you're like, he's supposed to be a villain? That guy? You know, whatever. I don't care. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. A good villain is when you're just like, it hits you in the gut. Everything he does, everything he's, or it doesn't even have to be he. Everything they do, everything they say, it hits you in the gut. Like you feel it inside. Like you love to hate them or you hate them so, like it's just, the hate grows and then you feel it inside. You know? That's the sign of good writing. And these guys that are writing the boys, and it's taken out of the comics. So you guys say that you got to give it up to the comic writers because they did it first. But then you also got to give it to the TV show adaptation writers because they did it second and they did it well for live action. You know, like fucking what's his name? Seth Rogen and then his team. You got to give it up to them because they're the ones like putting it out there. And talking about Seth Rogen, my God, boy, putting himself in the show as himself. Oh my God. And what he was doing in the last episode. I mean, hey, dude. At least you're putting out the good content, man, bro. Like, hey, kudos. Big ups to Seth Rogen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you gotta give it up to them. They are just so good. And then all the side characters are doing stuff. Like they all have their stories, and you kind of like some of them are smaller than others, but you still kind of like are still like, you know, I don't know, like 'cause some people have different opinions about it, but I'm into it. I'm into all this. I'm into all the side stories. I'm all into the small characters stories that they have going on and stuff like that with Frenchie and Kamiko and the side story of the Deep and stuff like that. You know, like I'm all in it. I'm all about it. Give me everything you got. Cause it's just so fucking good. And good thing is on fucking Amazon Prime because they would not be able to do half of the shit that they're doing on any other network. You try to pull that shit off on any other network like HBO or whatever, like they could probably only do like a quarter of the things that they've done if they were on like HBO. They maybe able to get away with it in Netflix, but I doubt it. They could probably do like maybe like once again a quarter of what they're doing right now on Netflix. But because they're on fucking Amazon Prime, damn, 100%, fucking crazy nutball fire. That's all I can really say about that. Fuck, man. But yeah, that's The Boys in a nutshell. Things are fucking going crazy. They found a superhero that might have the powers of taking away the powers of a superhero in in the latest episodes, and it's just about to go nuts. Fucking Homelander has backstabbed the runner of their superhero group. He's aligned himself with the superpowered lady that could blow people's heads up. So he has like all the ability. I mean, he's basically running the show now. So he could do whatever the fuck he wants. He's already killed Starlight's freaking ex-boyfriend and showed it to her. Kidnapped freaking what's her name, and now she's missing. Freaking all the guy or half of the team of the boys are taking Compound V to become superhuman now. So you got Huey with superpowers and shit like that. And Frenchie's, I think, might have been kidnapped. And I don't know if Kamiko actually talked or not, if that was her imagination. But fuck, man. Things are just like out of hand going crazy, boy. Oh, if you haven't watched it yet and you're into this shit, man, watch it. It's just fucking nutty. I've spoiled it all for you already, but fuck. Me saying it doesn't give it justice. Watch the fucking show. Watch the episodes. You'll thank me for it, and then you'll probably during watching it, you'll probably throw up, gag a few times, question yourself, and then at the end you'll thank me for it. You know what I'm saying? The show's fucking good. Okay, but that's enough of that. I praise the shit out of the boys. That's all I could do. Now, I think this will probably be my last topic, because I really don't have any other things to talk about. Nothing much has really happened, except for in this next topic that I'm gonna speak on, and I don't know much about it. I just know the stuff that I've seen. Um, Although I know that Obi-Wan show is playing, there's a few episodes out already. I might start watching it. I don't know if I could go through getting burned again after seeing Boba Fett, the Book of Boba. That really irked me a lot, but I don't know. I might give in and give it a watch. So maybe by next week I'll have a little review on Obi. Might binge some of the episodes, or I might binge all the episodes that are out right now. I was watching another show, but I've kind of paused on it. I guess I won't really talk about it because I paused on it. So I'm not gonna even say what the name of the show is. Anything else that's happening? I haven't really watched any new movie yet, except for Doctor Strange. That was like the last movie that I saw. There is the trailers for Thor: Love and Thunder, which were amazing. So if you, I mean, like, I don't know, I kind of did a reaction on one of the trailers on one of my streams, so that's already out there. Yeah, there's really nothing else going on. So let's get into this wrestling news. And if you guys aren't into the wrestling world, you can tune out now. But if you are, stick with me. Fucking. So, I mean, it's not really no surprise to me. The guy's a little perv. If you watch WWE and you've seen it from the 90s, hell, even if you've seen it from the 80s up until now, you can kind of tell that the dude was a little perv or big perv, because the way that he treated the ladies on his network or on his show, it was degrading at best. It's gotten better now because, like, you had Stephanie kind of step up and, like, hey, give the girls a little bit of respect and stuff like that. But in the most part, they don't treat their, female counterparts like with utmost respect. I mean, at least in AEW, they don't degrade the girls, you know? They don't put them through these weird storylines of like, adultery and freaking, oh, I'm going to marry this person or I'm having a kid with of this person, whatever, blah, 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 and have them go through like bra and panty matches and stuff like that, you know? In AEW, they're wrestlers. They go through the same thing as the dudes do. They wrestle. And that's all they do. And if there's a storyline, it's a regular storyline. There's no bra and panties put into it. There's no miscarriage babies. There's no cheating on, your engaged partner or whatever. I don't know, like, but WWE loves to do that shit. So it's no surprise that this shit is happening right now. But supposedly, Mr. McMahon, which is the CEO of WWE, hired this paralegal, started cheating on his wife with this paralegal, and then was like giving her away to like his right hand man, Laurinaitis and stuff like that, and then like paid her off so that she couldn't talk about the cheating that he was doing and all this stuff like that, right? And supposedly it was consensual at the time, but then comes and then someone did a big story on it. One of these big news people did a story on it that it wasn't consensual, and that the paralegal was scared for her life, and that's why she did the things she did, because she thought that these big CEOs could freaking ruin her life and stuff like that. So it was, I don't know, not consensual. And so now, because WWE is traded, there's a board of trust, or a board that votes on what happens to the company, and because they're investigating freaking this whole thing with Vince McMahon and stuff like that. Vince McMahon has finally stepped down from being CEO of WWE, which is weird because who steps in to be like, interim CEO is his daughter, Stephanie McMahon, which weeks prior to this announcement, she had stepped down, or she stepped down from her role. She was exiting the company. Like, she said that she was leaving the company. And then this happens, and now she's stepping in as interim CEO, which is freakishly awkward. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but and then to put the cherry on top, Vince McMahon shows up on an episode of SmackDown, which is one of the shows that WWE runs. He shows up on SmackDown weirdly, and like, I don't know if he was defending himself, but he was like doing some weird monologue, like he was saying like the taglines for his show, now forever, whatever, now the future and forever, whatever. I don't know. It was fucking weird. Like, he was like saving face, or like he was like this was all a shoot. But this shit is real. I don't know, man. That whole company is fucking weird. I don't know why any of the wrestlers over there are still over there. I mean, yes, it's probably because they're the better paying company, because they've been around so long that they're making all this money. But the quality of the show is horrible nowadays. I haven't watched an episode of Raw or SmackDown in so long. I just watch the recap shows, and just I don't know, I care less to even watch it. But I watch AEW religiously now, because AEW is just more of a superior show. If you're into wrestling, they have better wrestling. They actually have wrestling, whereas in WWE, it is now just a freaking freakish soap opera that sprinkles in some wrestling here and there, and they have the same matches at least 1,000 times. You will see the same people feuding with each other like for an entire year. And if they don't find anyone new for them to feud with, they'll continue it till the next year. Like I I cannot count the amount of times I've seen Roman Reigns fight Brock Lesnar, and they're doing it again they're prepping for it again for a SummerSlam. I'm like, guys, a pay per view is a pay per view because you want to see something big and something new. We don't want to see another match that we've seen 10 times already at these other pay per views. Like we don't want to pay to see that again. And that's basically what WWE is doing. They're doing the same matches over and over and over. And for every entire pay per view, it's basically the same people hashing it out with the same people. There is no change. It's crazy. It's crazy that these fanboys of WWE are so hard on for them because like it's the same thing, the same matches with weird storylines interchanged around all the time. And that's kind of why I quit watching it because it's like, okay, I'm gonna watch freaking the same people wrestle each other every week. I'd rather not. AEW changes it up all the time. You got different people fighting different people. You got different matches. You got new people coming in all the time. They're using their whole they're using their forbidden door thing. So they're having like people from other companies come in to wrestle their people, and it's exciting. It's brand new. Like it's like watching something brand new every freaking time. It's just so much better. But yeah, I kind of gotten off the rails on. I got off the rails on that. Like I got all on a tangent on what actually I was talking about. But yeah, but who really cares though, dude? Like everyone knows Vince McMahon's a big fucking pervert. Put him behind bars. I don't give a fuck. I think it'd be good for his company if he fucking left anyways, because that company is just fucking trash now. WWE is freaking trash, dude. Their their storylines are weird and freakish. They're the same people fight with each other every freaking week. I don't give a I don't give a care anymore about WWE. You know, be like if they got rid of all their if they got rid of like if they got rid of Vince McMahon, it'd make I think the company would be much better off. Hell, if they just give it to like Stephanie McMahon, or even what's the brother's name? I forget. You know, Shane O'Mac, Shane McMahon. If they just give it to Shane McMahon or Stephanie McMahon, I think the show would be better off. Because at least Shane McMahon is daring enough to do new things. Stephanie McMahon, same thing, because she's running used to run with Triple H, and Triple H ran NXT so well when NXT was NXT. Now that they have it as NXT 2.0, that thing is dying. The show is dying. It's so bad. But yeah, that's my thought on that. I don't know. I've been going like for 40 minutes now, ranting and raving about this bullshit. I think that's good enough. I think we'll just end it there. Yeah, can't think of anything else today. I mean, that's my thoughts on that. WWE trash. AEW for the win. AEW so much better. I mean, there's a reason why everyone's leaving WWE and or getting fired from WWE and then going to AEW. Because AEW, even though they don't pay much, it's just a better product, and they let them do whatever they want to do, which is so much better. I'd rather have that than freaking same storyline and weird storylines and same feuds over and over at WWE. So there you go. But yeah, that's it. Grogu, got any closing stuff for us, man?
Yeah, man, I don't care, man. You talk too much, man. Just give me my money and I'm gonna go. I'm hungry, man. I want to eat me some frogs.
Alrighty then. Jesus. Fucking baby Yoda, freaking gangster. But yeah, we're gonna end it there. Once again, if you're new around here, hit that like, hit that subscribe, tell a friend. We're still trying to get to 100 subscribers here on YouTube. Help us out. If you like gaming and you like watching Call of Duty or Fortnite or whatever, come hang out with me on Twitch. I stream Mainly on the weekends and at nights. On weekdays, on twitch.tv/it's me gamers. Also, if you want, check out twitch.tv/ um new underscore found underscore Corey. That's the homeboy. He puts out some good content over there. Also, check out Barrio Slam. They are a local LA hardcore band. And then with that said, that's it from us. And we'll check you guys on the next one. Deuces.